I cannot emphasize enough what a big deal this is that I'm about to share with you. You need to learn to distinguish between physical sensation and the felt sense of resonance. Now, one of the biggest problems is we use the same word, feeling, to describe these things. In fact, when you look a little bit more carefully into it, we use feeling also to describe emotional feelings. And the challenge of this is we're talking about a very different relationship to reality in these three modes of awareness. Emotional feelings are anger, sadness, often expressed physically, but I think if you take a moment to be present with these things, you know what they are. We call them feelings. Then I will also say, I feel it when you touch me. I feel it when I bump my knee. I feel it when I have a stomach ache or a headache. I'm inviting you to recognize that there is a distinction between energetic sensations that eventually may induce physical feelings and physical feelings that are genuinely induced on a physical level. Now, on one side of this, it's obvious. If you bump your knee, you bumped your knee. If you eat something that's terrible for you, your stomach will hurt. But there's another kind of experience that we call a stomach ache in many cases that's actually a gut instinct. It's energetically originated. It comes from a space where your gut is telling you that you are out of tune with the world around you, with the room that you're in. And you must learn to distinguish between these different kinds of sensations in the same area of your body if you're going to progress much spiritually. In fact, where attention goes, energy flows. What this means is, as you learn to put your attention on the distinction between physical and energetic feelings, you will learn to invest in the positive awareness of your psychic insight through the felt sense of resonance. This matters so much because as soon as you can correctly identify that something is a resonance, that you're feeling a resonance, you witness it in a different way, which allows you to have an extraordinarily enhanced influence over the world around you and over yourself. But until you commit to learning this distinction, everything's flattened. It's like you will not be able to see in anything other than black and white. And as a result, you don't have influence over a wide range of your own thoughts and feelings. Please consider that the time you take to invest in how to do this matters. If you would, I invite you to explore Wildflower Fire more. I have along the top of the channel page, Chakras in the Key Ring. This involves a series of meditations, shorter to longer, all in a particular pattern. You can learn about why this pattern is so important, and you can learn how to practice these meditations. They're the foundation for how to learn to distinguish between physical and energetic sensation. It will work much more effectively if you combine it with yoga. There is one major yoga practice that I encourage you to learn. It's called the Standing Flower. It's a 20-minute practice that gives attention to each chakra and that area of the body. When you learn to give physical attention to that area of the body, you also learn to amplify your energetic awareness, and you learn to distinguish between the two in a way that gives you a much healthier life in both ways. Please visit and learn and continue to explore the amazing potential of these gifts within yourself. So I hope that this could be a beginning for you, a beginning where you create space in the future for the wide range of lessons that are coming, that are available, that are waiting, that are calling you, because it's fun. It's so much more exciting to have an honest and accurate sense of what lies ahead. It means you'll be able to see so much more. You'll be able to recognize the many joys that are available that might slip through the cracks if you just push too hard or misconstrue the extent to which you've learned so far. I invite you to continue to watch these episodes. We have so many lessons that I'd like to share with you. And it begins with this, how to stay awake, and we'll continue onto the many different modes of being psychic in our next video. Much love be with you and your family.